Although Nina and Drew from General Hospital are now at odds with each other, will this change by May sweeps? Drew Cain of General Hospital has never hidden how much he despises Nina Rees. When he discovered that Nina had reported him and Carly to the SEC for engaging in real criminal activity, insider trading in this case, he became furious. After spending several months in Pentonville, Drew ultimately accepted responsibility for the entire situation. Even though Nina didn't break the law by reporting a crime, Drew still didn't think Nina had the right to do what she did. Therefore, he fired her from her chief editorship at Crimson as retaliation. About a month later, Carly, his substitute editor, up and resigned her job, forcing him to swallow his pride and rehire her. Since Drew is once again Nina's boss, the two have been exchanging angry words. Fans have speculated that all of that hostility may turn into a passionate soap drama. It's evident from Matheson's most recent Instagram post that fan theories might be accurate. On April 9, Matheson shared a picture of a shirtless Drew with a scantily clad Nina on Instagram, writing, "Wait, what just happened?" in the caption. Since the image seems to have been taken from a studio monitor, these images might air in time for the May sweeps. Fans are now asking themselves, what just happened? It appears from the picture that Nina and Drew had hate sex. As soap opera as it gets, hate sex is known to frequently result in a full-fledged romance later on. It might have repercussions for everyone on the canvas if Nina and Drew actually develop into a fully realized Port Charles power couple, particularly for Carly, who will probably be shocked that a man she once loved ended up with Nina. Recall that Nina was successful in luring Sonny and Jax, so why not Drew as well? Although General Hospital is going through some growing pains as it approaches its 61st birthday, it still seems like there is more to be said and better days ahead. Here are 6+1 reasons to watch or return to GH in honor of its milestone anniversary. It's Jason Morgan again. In 1991, Steve Burton made his GH debut as Jason Quartermain. After suffering brain damage in a vehicle accident 4 years prior, Jason Key changed his identity to Jason Morgan, and he hasn't looked back. Since he's back in Port Charles, everything is possible and most likely will. After over 30 years in the mob, it is sheer genius to turn Jason into an FBI informant on the right side of the law. Jason's allegiances are now split between Sonny, who feels deceived once more, and himself as he attempts to adjust to a new life in Port Charles. In addition, he must manage his 2 adolescent sons, for whom he was hardly present during their formative years. The GH Jason story needs to be told since one person looks up to him, while the other wants no involvement at all. Once more, Valentine is a villain, or is he? Over the past few years, Valentin Cassadine appeared to lose his competitive edge. That's what a nice woman's love can sometimes do to you. Valentin's love for Anna is undeniably genuine, but he has undoubtedly been keeping a lot from us. He has been leading the Pikeman Group for a while now, and he's much more involved than he ever disclosed. He has plans to screw with Sonny's bipolar medication and drive him insane. Or is it all really a pretense? His discussion with Jack Brennan was insightful, but also ambiguous. Although we are aware that Anna remains his greatest weakness, is it possible that he is working closely behind the scenes to undermine Pikeman's authority? Maybe. And for that reason, we must keep an eye on things in order to solve this. Once more, AVA is a vixen, or is she? Another character that seems to lose her edge over the past few years is Ava Jerome, who is in continual need of a guy to save her. That's not the Ava that made her debut in 2013, a gangster Harris with major league skills. It appears that Ava is certainly up to something, as evidenced by the fact that her increased intimacy with Sonny failed the smell test. She covered up Sonny's phone and the text regarding Dan's condition, and she always looks suspicious when she listens in on Sonny's talks. As with his son Morgan's medications, it appears unclear at the moment whether she is collaborating with Valentin and manipulating Sonny's prescriptions, but once more, that's why we have to keep an eye on things to find out. A boy's embarrassment as a teen Ludovic GH has always portrayed a reasonably realistic teenage environment, and in contrast to other soap operas, it assigns actors who are proper age for the parts. At the moment, GH feels like a testosterone-filled high school guy's locker room full of males who want electric shavers for their birthdays. Despite the fact that they all have unique qualities, one may assume they are interchangeable.